All right, our guest is calling in. Ladies and, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined with a R&B singer from Canada as we continue Music Spotlight Month. I am joined with Amanda Silvera right here, right now. Hello, Amanda.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, I'm gonna take myself out because it's ghetto.
Okay. Uh,
Okay, yeah, Echo.
all right. Hello, Amanda, and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, Amanda, why don't you go ahead tell the listeners a little bit about yourself and how did your music career got started?
Well, I'm a songwriter, singer, and I act a little bit on the side, model a little bit, but how it started, I've been writing forever, and oh, there's like an echo down here, myself back. Um, I started writing when I was 7 years old, and tried to put me in a special school for writing. It was just kind of my release from day one. So I've been doing that forever. And then around 15, I just so happened to have friends that were starting to build their home booths and putting microphones up in their closets and whatnot. So I started recording around that time, and it's kind of gone from there.
So Amanda, do you have any new music you have going on, like a new album or a mixtape? Any new music particular you have coming up?
Yeah, actually, I'm in Toronto right now, working on some new stuff next week that will be released really soon. That'll be more mixtape stuff. And then I have a project back in Vancouver happening with my boy Shelly, in California. And yeah, just a bunch of low key stuff. Kind of holding everything's under the wraps right now. But there is some music. There was just released a music video for Never Do It Again. I'm not sure if you checked that one, but there's this and that. We're kind of laying low until we're ready to kind of just shoot everyone with everything at once, you know.
Who do you consider as music? Who do you consider as music influences in your career?
My career. Donny Hathaway and Amy Wine, Alicia Keys, Michael Jackson, Prince. I could go on forever. That's a loaded question. But a lot of old school. I love my old school R&B.
So when you write your music, is it based on personal experiences?
Mm, Sometimes, sometimes I like, sometimes I seriously my friends, family, and people tell stories. I it's a blessed curse that I have kind of completely put myself in the shoes, and I feel for them. And I got the song out from my mind, and a lot of people seem to be relating to one, but I wasn't. That wasn't my story when I wrote it. I actually had my best friend was going through some stuff, and it was more her story. But yeah,
For those who just tuning in, I am joined with R&B singer Amanda Silvera here on Chilling with Jeff at KDC as we continue Music Spotlight Month. Now, of course, you live in Canada, and have you ever traveled to other places? Have you visited the United States?
I have. I was out there a few months ago for a little studio work, but it's tough entering America from Canada. I've traveled all over the world. I just came back from Bristol in the UK, but America has been tough. I'm flagged as an artist now, so I need a performer's visa every time I go over there. Uh-huh. But trust me, I want to get my butt back over there as soon as I can. There's so much work to be done. So much.
Now, do you have any performances or a tour in the works?
Mm, right now, mainly songwriting that I'm focusing on, and the filming, a lot of studio work. So no tours lined up right now. Um, but they will be coming out summer, definitely. So those will be fantastic.
Now, you do R&B, you do pop. Do you consider yourself an R&B singer? Do you consider yourself pop, or do you just do a blend of both?
Well, when it comes to writing, I'll write what I have to write. You know, that's the job. It's kind of like you send me the beat, and I'll write what I have to write. But for me, where my heart is as far as singing, um, yeah, R&B, I would say. Jazz, jazz. Pop isn't really my thing, but sometimes if it's the right beat and it inspires, I'll do it. You know, I don't want to put a label on it to that extent where it's one or the other. You know.
I hear you. I got a question in the chat room from Brownie Master,
Mhm.
and he wants to know if you wasn't doing singing, what would you be doing right now?
I wasn't just thinking. Well, I have a nonprofit organization that it's a baby right now. It's kind of in it's in its very beginning state, but it's called DCT, or Dreams Come True, and I think one of the best feelings I've ever experienced was our first project with DCT this Christmas. We raised about $1,200 for gifts for Children's Hospital and for homeless children, and that was like, it just put everything in perspective. I was like, you know what, because this industry that I'm in, the ministry, entertainment industry, you can get so caught up in yourself. Everything's about you, I need this, I need that, whatever. The charity gave me a chance to really, step outside myself. It wasn't about me in any way, form, and so hopefully I'll be focused on that. But I mean, you can do living too, so I can't imagine something that is art related. I'd be writing jingles, something.
Do you remember the first song you've ever wrote?
I do. It was called, what was it? All so confusing, and we're all very blind. I find myself asking why all the time. A flower's beauty is blinded by my hate. Where is the hope? Where am I doing? Something like that. I wrote that when I was like 12 years old. I don't even know if it had a name. But that was like my go-to song. I was singing that all over the place, pretending it was a freestyle act and it was fresh off the dome, but it was definitely written.
So when you write music, do you write music for other artists as well, or just songs for yourself?
Yeah, I do write for other artists. Sometimes what I'll do if I'm working with certain producers, work on music that definitely isn't my style, but I'll write back to it, we'll make a reference back, and then we shop it. So, that's kind of right now in the bills is more the writing than the performance of singing. That's right now the hobby.
All right. So where can people listen to your music?
There's a few links. The main one for me right now, where I'm posting all my new releases, is my Bandcamp. So that is amandasilvera.bandcamp.com. And they can YouTube me, youtube.com/Amanda Silvera, or Twitter @Amanda Silvera. And what else do I have? Oh, MySpace. Who uses MySpace anymore?
No, nobody uses MySpace anymore.
Oh, and then on Facebook, facebook.com/MyAmandaSilvera.
All right, so definitely check this lady out, Amanda Sylvia. She's
Silvera.
check her out. She's all over the place. Check out the music. You can also check out her music on iTunes as well. And she's our guest at this time, right here on Chilling with Jeff and Kitty C. If you can give any advice to anyone out there that wants to pursue their career as a singer, as a songwriter, or wants to do both, what would your advice be?
Make sure that's what you really want, first and normal because it can be. I mean, you have to sacrifice almost everything. It's a full-time job, and it's a lot of work. It is not glamorous. It's it's just a lot of work. It's nonstop. Forget about socializing unless it's work related. You know, and for a lot of people, I find you get halfway in, you're up to your knees in work, and you realize, hold up, I don't even know if this is what I want. I don't know if I could commit that way. And at that point, you've already, faded away from your friends. You're older. Your school is going to be harder to get into and whatnot. And just coming back to the real world is that much harder. So you got to make sure that's what you really, 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 really want, because it will consume you, and it could break somebody. It's intense. It's a real.
Oh, and I now have a compliment from my friend Andrew, and he says, "Tell Amanda she sounds cute, too."
Thank you, Andrew. Was it Andrew?
Yeah, that's Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
He's gonna be very happy hearing that just now. I'm just waiting for a response there. Well, Amanda, I do appreciate you taking the time doing this interview, and since you're still on the line, I just want to inform you that my show, this show right here, is not only is a talk station 24/7, but it's a music station 24/7 as well, and I will be happy to play have your music added to the music station.
Beautiful. All right, well, I will definitely send you some stuff to play.
All right. That's
all right.
Perfect.
Cool.
And, we're going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you for your time. Best of success. Do you have any final words and shout-outs?
My goodness. Yeah, there was something I promised I would shout out. Let me just pull them up on Twitter. Make sure I say it right. And that, again, my Twitter is at Amanda Silvera if anyone wants to link out that way. Where's he at? Where are you? My boy in Toronto. He is a comic book. Gorilla the Blaze. Shout out to Big Bad Gorilla. That's all, really. Just sending love and light. Stay positive. We gotta come together. That's all I really have to say ever. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much, and you have a good night.
You too. Good night.
All right. That
Bye.
was our guest of the evening, Amanda, all the way from Canada.